Today, in this first video, we will be learning about the basics of this instrument. This instrument is originated in Nepal and this is called as Madal. So, we will be talking about the body of the Madal, the materials which are used to make this instrument, and the sound it produces. So, if you are familiar to these things, you can easily learn other bits in the Madal. So, now let's talk about the body. This is normally made from the skin of goat, wood, and these rings which is used for tuning, and khari which is the black portion, right? It produces the tone that is needed in the equipped instrument. So now we'll be talking about the tones which this instrument can produce. It normally has two sides. This is the bigger side, this is the smaller side. You can distinguish it with the area. This is smaller side, so it is small, and this is the big side, it's big. And if we look at the smaller side, the black area is less, right? And it has a big black area. So this is the difference. The big side, it has more of black area, and which is vice versa for the smaller side. So this side is also called as the ballet side. This smaller side is called as ballet side, or the small side. Then big side, it is known as the poti side. Okay, so this is the poti side and the ballet side. So now let's talk about the sounds which the Madal can produce. Normally, in basics, it can produce 5 sounds, two different from each side, and one is the mixture of both the sides. So now we will be starting from the smaller side, which is also known as the ballet side. So let's initiate with the open sound. If we have to produce the open sound, we use the index finger. With the index finger, we use this 2 portion and we hit. We use this white side, we hit in the white side and the partially black. This is the open sound. It must sound like this. Tang, tang. This sound is known as tang, tang. And there is a next sound which this side can produce, which is the tok. To produce tok, we use our 3 fingers, these 3 fingers, or say these 4 fingers, and we just knock it in the black side, black skin. Tok, tang, tok, tang, tok. In tok, we have to press it, so it produces the closed sound. Tang, tok, tang, tok, tang, tok, tang, 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 tok. So this tang, this is tok. This is the smaller side. This is the ballet side. It produces these 2 sounds, tang and tok. So if you have one Madal, you can practice it in your own. Tang, tang, tang. Now let's look at the bigger side. This side, which is also known as the poti side. This also produces 2 sounds which are open and closed sound. For open sound, it is known as gin, and for the closed sound, it is known as kha. Gin, kha. For gin, we use our 3 or 4 fingers. Gin, 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 gin. Okay, so this is the open sound, and for the closed sound, it is known as kha, kha, ka, kha, kha. And this is open. We call it gin, gin, kha, gin, kha, gin, kha. So if you have one Madal, you can practice it. Gin, kha. And if we play the combo of both the sounds, which is the open sound, we get ding, 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 ding. So these are the 5 basic hittings you can do in the Madal. So you can practice it, and we will learn other bits in the next video. Thank you for watching.